From the moment it was announced, many have criticized Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for starting the series off with Raphael as the leader. But as a franchise that has already done everything else imaginable, I believe that Raphael being the leader in the Rise series was not only a bold choice for the purpose of revitalizing the show, but was also the natural evolution of his character. I'm RiseStarKiss, welcome to my channel, let's get into it. From the beginning, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have been known for its constants. The Turtles are four brothers, mutated by the ooze, were taught ninjutsu by their rat mentor and father, Master Splinter. They live in the sewers, fight crime, and love pizza. Turtle power. When it came to the Turtles' characteristics, these constants were no exception. In the case of Raphael, I'll let Kevin Eastman, the co-creator of the TMNT, explain Raphael's character.
We kind of knew who the characters were. We knew their personalities. Raphael was kind of loosely based on me, who's kind of the crazy, the hothead, and people that the rest of the group think he's crazy.
Raphael was written to be rebellious, short-tempered, and sarcastic. Character traits based off of Kevin Eastman himself. Of course, Raphael's character grew in nuance with further iterations of the TMNT. In the 2003 series, Raph is also known to have a strong sense of family. This character trait continued into the 2012 series. This Raphael is often seen throwing himself between the enemy and his family.
Slash!
Yet, in 2012, we also are able to see his sweet side and his love for small creatures. However, with Raphael as a whole being so synonymous with his temper, and with not being the leader of the Turtles,
So what's the plan, fearless leader?
how does Rise Raphael fit into this role? Well, to answer that question, we must look at the Rise series in the context of how it came to be. When the beloved 2012 show ended, many of the people associated with it went on to create the new series. Two of those people were former supervising producers, now turned Rise executive producers, Ant Ward and Andy Suriano. Additionally, several writers for the 2012 show also joined the Rise team. Here's what one writer, Ron Corcillo, had to say about Raph's leadership role.
What was the process behind making Raph both the leader and oldest in this version? In that same vein, what was the decision process behind changing up his character so much in comparison to the other Raphs?
A big goal of Rise was to mix things up. The 2012 series had been a very traditional version of TMNT, so there wouldn't have been much point to doing another one like that. So we looked for ways to mix things up, and making Raph leader opened up a whole lot of possibilities for both Leo and Raph. Suddenly Raph didn't have to be angry all the time about not being leader, and Leo was free to be cocky and fun-loving. For those of us who had written the other versions, it was a breath of fresh air.
This makes sense. In 2012, they did everything they possibly could with these turtles. They explored every avenue, had them in every setting, and shell, even revealed their future and the end of the world. What more can you do with the TMNT than reboot the franchise and shake things up? As a long-time TMNT fan, I've watched every TMNT series as it was airing. I've seen all the movies and seen other things. At first, I didn't know what to make of Rise. But after a few episodes, I realized that all of the changes breathed new life into the franchise. And with Raph, I was most impressed. At first glance, he looked so different. This can't possibly be the same Raph. But when you start to break down his traits, I believe he absolutely is Raphael. Raph has always wanted to be the biggest and strongest, so make him huge. Make him a tank. Make Raphael the visual representation of his personality. However, with all of these external changes, and with all of his internal desires sated, who does Raphael become? In my eyes, I believe he becomes who he already was. He's sweet. He has a strong sense of family and adores small animals.
Taste my
His bulking appearance and spiky shell has made him more calculated.
Whoa! Donnie, you are so strong.
Kinda look like Raph took a dive.
Okay, Raph is sarcastic. Where is his sarcasm? It's still there.
We need a tiger.
Get out of here. What? Which you already knew, cause you know everything.
What about his love for the fight? Well, when it's time to fight, all of that restraint goes out the window. That's easy to see. But what's even harder to see is his temper. But it's still there. This time, though, he doesn't get mad at his brothers for being annoying or anything like that. The one he gets mad at is himself.
Nothing I'm doing is working!
Being the biggest and the strongest has taken its toll on Raphael. With great power comes great responsibility. And like his predecessors, Raph has taken on the role of protector, regardless of the consequences.
Kid, we got a problem. I can't see a thing!
It's for all of these reasons, and for my love of TMNT, that I believe that Rise Raphael is what happens when Raphael has finally become the person he's always wanted to be, inside and out. I'm RiseStarKiss, and there's more to come. This part's interesting. Let's explore that next time, shall we? See you then. Take care. Bye.